I'm not sure if you're aware, but Saturday against Accrington will be your 100th game in control of Forest Green. Nice little accolade, and the time's flown by, hasn't it?
I wasn't aware of that, Ash, got to be honest. But yeah, it does seem to have gone quick. We've had, it's been a good time. We've done well. We've got the club into the Football League, and we're showing signs of being able to fight in this league now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the 100th game.
And incredibly as well, you're one of the longest serving managers. That just shows how precarious management is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But that's what social media, that's the modern, every time you turn a radio station on, should so-and-so be sacked, or he should, now time to sack him. Whereas before it never really got mentioned, and managers were there for 4, 5, 6 years, So, but that's the modern day, and social media, and that's what happens. It all spirals out of control. But yeah, another season, I'll probably be in the top 10. Yeah.
Well, that's enough for the plaudits. We need to move on now and talk about Saturday, Accrington. What a test that's going to be.
Great game for us. These are the games that you want to play, and you want to be judged in, because we have to gauge ourselves against these top teams. Accrington have done fantastically well. They've got that real momentum. They're top of the league, and should be a great game. We played really well here in the home game, and we were really unlucky not to get anything. So we're looking to address that on Saturday.
Yeah. You surprised how well Accrington have done?
Not really, because they seem to be up there every year. So they've had 3 or 4 years where they've constantly been up and around the playoffs, or the year before they should have got promoted and drew the last game against Stevenage when a win would have got them up. But good people there, and John Coleman and Jimmy Bell do a great job, and great result last week away at Luton. So we know that it's going to be a really tough game, but one that we're really looking forward to, and looking forward to, and we want to embrace it.
Yeah. Do you see them winning the league, or is it still Luton's?
They have every possibility of winning the league, because the result last week will have given them added confidence. It would give them added belief, and it might have shaken Luton's belief. You don't know. They didn't win again in midweek, Luton, and Accrington now have a game in hand, I think, and they're a point clear. So why not?
Yeah. For people who can't remember Accrington's style of play here at the New Lawn, what type of team are they, and what are their stronger players? What are their standout players?
They try to play football. They are very pleasing on the eye. They have take risks with the ball. They have 2 very good strikers in Billy Key and Caden Jackson. One is your typical hold-up player and hold it up and set the ball for Caden Jackson to get him behind, and Billy Key will then get in the box, and he's scored 20 plus goals this year, I believe. So we have to be well aware of that, and they have 2 wide players that are very versatile and very unorthodox. They both come inside the pitch, so they've got threats. We know that, but so have we.
Yeah. You talk about good strikers. You've got a couple of good strikers. First of all, Christian Doidge, has he got any chance of Saturday?
No.
No.
He'll be fit for Tuesday against Crewe.
Okay. Obviously, Tavon Campbell came on and made a huge impact. Has he given you a selection dilemma for Saturday?
Definitely. It's, the other thing is we're away from home. Do we pay Accrington that utmost respect and go with 1 striker, or do we believe our own ability and play with 2? So whatever we do, we'll have to be at the top of our game.
Yeah. Bit of a mixed day last Saturday. Looking back at Notts County, you were definitely pleased with the second half. You need more of that again on Saturday.
Yes, it's you can't just turn up for 45 minutes, and for all the cajoling and getting after the players, that we have to start well, before the game, and come on, we have to start this game well. We've got to be on the front foot. It goes flat, so they have to, however they do it, be up for at least 60, 75 minutes. Can't just play for 45 minutes. And sometimes that's the players have got to embrace that and say, right, come on, we're going to be at it right from the start today. And that's what we're looking for on Saturday. Yeah.
10 games to go now. You've got a little bit of a buffer between the bottom 2 and yourselves. Are you resting on your laurels?
Do you think, Ash? Yeah, you can never ever rest on your laurels in this game. You know, it was quite a good result for us in the week. Barnet and Port Vale drawing. We still have that gap of 7 points, and with some of the teams you have a better goal difference, so you can count that as 8 points, and that's quite a lot with 10 games. Well, Barnet's case, 9 games to go, but we've still got to stay focused, and we have to keep picking points up.
Ruben Reid spoke to the club this week and said, you know, he's happy that there is something to play for. It's not that time of season where you're getting your towel out and thinking about your holidays.
That's right. Yeah, definitely something to play for. We want to finish really strongly. We want to put ourselves in a position at the end of the season where we've got real momentum going into next year. First of all, we need to make sure we're mathematically safe, and that's the ultimate aim at the moment.
So I guess from that, you're saying you're not even thinking about next season at the moment, and players.
Yeah, constantly planning, constantly thinking. But so the main objective is to secure Football League status in our first season, and we have to. That's our main priority.
Yeah, you had one in this week, Arlen Birch from Burnley. Is there any more to say on that?
No, Arlen's come in and trained with us for sort of three or 4 days, and you know, that's one we're looking at next season. We look at a few players. We think it's prudent that we can get them in and have a look at them and get a feel of them before we actually sign them. So that was what the case with Arlen was.
Finally, last one for me. Doige is obviously out. How's the rest of the squad?
I've said Keanu's gone out on loan, and Alex Whittle's gone on loan. So they needed to play. So the rest of the squad is as it was.
Okay, can you say where those 2 players have gone?
Yeah, Keanu's gone to Dover, and Alex Whittle has gone to Southport.
Okay, cheers, Mark.